Why is 18% gray important for light metering? Have you ever wondered why photographers often talk about 18% gray? This concept is essential for understanding how light metering works in photography. Let's break it down. 18% gray is a standard reference point that camera light meters use to determine exposure. When you take a photo, the light meter measures the amount of light reflected from the scene. It aims to make that scene appear as an 18% gray tone. This tone sits right in the middle between pure black and pure white. The reason for this standard is that most typical scenes average O to reflected about 18% of the light hitting them. Our eyes perceive scenes as midtones overall. By calibrating meters to this gray level, cameras can produce images that look natural under average lighting conditions. When your camera meters a scene, it assumes that the scene reflects about 18% of the light. This assumption simplifies the calculation for exposure settings. However, it can lead to errors in scenes that are very bright or very dark. For example, snow or bright clouds reflected much more light than 18%. If the meter tries to make the snow look gray, it will underexpose the image. On the flip side, very dark scenes may end up overexposed if the meter aims for that gray standard. To counteract these issues, photographers often adjust exposure settings manually or use exposure compensation. Another handy tool is the 18% gray card. This card has a known reflectance of 18% and helps photographers get accurate exposure readings. By metering off the gray card in the same light as the subject, the meter measures the actual light falling on the scene. Using a gray card is similar to using an incident light meter, which measures the light source itself instead of reflected light. The gray card provides a consistent reference point, allowing for more reliable exposure settings and better color balance in digital imaging. In summary, 18% gray is important because it serves as the baseline reflectance level for camera meters. It represents a neutral midtone that approximates the average reflectance of many scenes. This standard helps light meters provide exposure values that render scenes with natural brightness. It also enables the use of gray cards for consistent and accurate exposure measurement, especially in tricky lighting situations. Understanding this concept is key to mastering exposure in photography and digital imaging.